What's up, PNP gang? Oh man, it's been a long week. Ever since all this shit started. I know all y'all are so mad at me right now because all this shit that's happened. Like, I mean, I've been here alone for a couple days and shit ain't. It's a big house to be alone in. Just been thinking about it, you know. It's like, I know all y'all think is I'm just crazy right now. I haven't really gotten my chance to really explain everything that's happened. I haven't really got a chance to. I feel like that. You guys literally think I'm just insane. I need y'all to understand that, like, even though that situation looks absolutely insane, you know what? I'm gonna take a minute to just explain to y'all some things that y'all didn't already understand. I need y'all to just, first of all, I need y'all to understand that that girl, I have not been with her for 3 or 4 years. 3 or 4 years. The fact that you would come back around now, out of nowhere. The fact that you would come back now out of nowhere. Let me ask y'all a question. Was there ever a time when you were doing good in life, things were coming together, you had some good things going, and somebody got in the way? Because they're jealous. They're jealous of something that you got going that's good and they want it or they wish they could have it or whatever the case may be. It's just, it happens every day. And this girl right here, she's seeing some things going good. Things that she wished she had, so she tried to get in the middle of it, as you can see. First of all, how can I control what other people do? She's gonna do whatever it is that she wants to do. I can't stop nobody or make them do anything. Been trying to link up with Leia, been trying to hit her. She don't want to have it. Been alone here. First of all, I want y'all to understand that the situation is not at all what it looks like. Let me just break this down for y'all. All right, let me just sit down and break this down for y'all for a second. This girl, I was with her for 1 year. 1 year, okay? I mean, we didn't have the worst relationship. I mean, it was whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, there were certain things about the relationship that just didn't work out for me. And I'm not gonna go on all, you know, break all that down, but let's just say I wasn't happy in the relationship, okay? So I came to her twice, 2 times, and I tried to break up with her. I sat down with her and I was like, look, you know, I care about you, blah, 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 but this relationship ain't gonna work. I tried to break up with her. This girl cried her eyes out. Cried her eyes out. I need you to understand, like, her family is super, super religious. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not dissing. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But her family is super, 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 super religious. To the point where they didn't really like me much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was just a lot. You know what I mean? Like, her family didn't like me. It was just like, I tried to break up with her twice. And she absolutely lost it. Lost it. I felt bad for the girl because obviously she was super in love with me. She want to be with me, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I didn't end up breaking up with her. Both times. This is before I met Leia. This is before Leia was even the picture. This happened, all right? So, it just goes to show I already wanted to break up with her. But you know what? I ended up staying with her. So, when I met Leia, I don't know if y'all know the whole story, but, you know, I'm sure y'all don't want to hear the whole story. I'm sure we have more videos somewhere talking about him, but when I met Leia, my ex, that was my girl at the time, you know what I'm saying? That was my last ex, so I was with that girl for about almost exactly a year. I knew Leia prior to that, but more like I didn't know her that well, just here and there, more like an acquaintance. You know, she shot a video for me. I had another video shoot that I invited Leia to, and, you know, she was trying to get me some girls for the video. So she was supposed to have 2 girls, only one of them showed up. So she ended up being a girl in that video as well, which wasn't even the plan. So anyway, we actually have footage of this video as well. The video never ended up coming out. So anyway, long story short, that night she went and fell asleep in my bed. So, you know, during the video shoot, you know, I was up late and, you know, there was nowhere to sleep. There was people there. There was nowhere to go to sleep. Leia was tired. She was there for hours since earlier. you know, during the shoot, at this point, we're all in the studio, we're all doing things like that, so there was nowhere to sleep, you know what I mean? So they just told her, like, yo, go to sleep in the room, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in there, no one was in there. She went in there, she went to sleep. It was innocent, nothing was going on. I go in the room, go to sleep. Next day, she shows up. You know, it's a year anniversary, so you already know she's got a bunch of stuff in her hands. She had the whole day planned out, the whole day from beginning to end. What we were gonna do, what we were gonna eat, what hotel we were gonna stay at, everything planned out, yo. I mean, I felt bad. I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad. I felt bad that it happened like this. Like, there was nothing going on with me and Leia, but it sure looked like it. Ruined the whole thing. Almost fought. It was crazy. I mean, I had to hold her back. My homies got involved, and I ain't gonna lie, she beat the shit out of me that day. She beat the shit out of me. And I let her. I just want y'all to understand that, like, when she walked in the room, like, me and Leia were fully clothed. We weren't sleeping by each other. Nothing was going on, you know. She was on the side of the bed. I had a pretty big bed. She was on the side. I was on one side. She was on the other side, fully clothed. So when she walked in the room, she busted in the room, hands full of stuff, dropped everything. The first thing she did when she walked in was snatch the blanket right off. When she snatched the blanket off, we were fully clothed. So, I mean, at that point, she kind of probably knew that, you know, nothing, I mean, it didn't look like nothing, you know what I'm saying? We weren't just sleeping naked. And it's not because, you know, she went to sleep way before me. I walked in, I went to sleep, you know. And since she was in the bed, I just went to sleep the way I was, you know what I mean? I didn't take all my clothes off and all like that, because me and her, nothing was going on between me and Leia at the time. So after that, you know, first of all, before all this happened, I already was having issues with her. Like, her family didn't like me. I was having, every time I go over there was a bunch of problems with that, and you know, it was just weird. I can't, it's hard to be with someone when the whole family hates you, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the only issue, the only reason why I had to do that. That wasn't the only reason, you know what I'm saying? I left her for a couple of reasons, and she was kind of forcing me to be with her, because every time I tried to, you know, come to her, like I told you, I tried to break up with her 2 times, and both times I tried to break up with her, she cried her eyes out, went crazy, and it was like, almost like, you know, manipulating. And then when finally, after the whole situation, after she caught me in bed and everything, me and Leia had nothing going on. But with all the drama, like I said, she beat the shit out of me. She hit me in my face so many times, yo, like, and I was wrong. Even though nothing happened, still though, the perception of everything, the reason I allowed that to happen and all that, like, I still look wrong in the situation, you know. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? She probably hit me like 30 times in the face, and I just like, okay. And I mean, it didn't leave no marks or nothing, so it was whatever. That situation is what sparked all this. So when that happened, like, you know, me and her were going through it. We still went through with our anniversary and everything. Went through, you know, went through emotions, but it was just really weird. And she was crying during it, and it was just so weird. And it's like, so, you know, not long after that, I ended up following through and breaking up with her, and it kind of pushed me and Leia together on accident. You know, it wasn't really supposed to happen. It was just kind of just happened randomly. Like, it pushed me and Leia together because we, at the time, you know, we were just like, you know, it was professional. I'm a rapper, she's a singer. She was helping me with videos, and we ended up just clicking. It wasn't really like supposed to happen like that. You know, she had her own, everybody had their own situations. Why that wasn't supposed to happen like that, and then it did. And you know, it's crazy, like, and then this girl right here, she was out the picture for like 3 years. You know, it's crazy. So she just shows up randomly, just out of nowhere, just shows up. And, you know, what am I supposed to do? I will tell you this, like, then just to explain this part, if y'all didn't really understand, like, when I first got with Leia, right? Not even when we got together, like, after that happened, like, me and her clicked like this. We ended up working together. I was, you know, I broke up the girl, I was single, whatnot, and then, you know, not too long after, I ended up kicking it with her. We was getting in the studio more, you know, doing professional stuff still, and then ended up, like, you know, developing into something more, you know, and that's pretty much how that happened. So while that's happening, my ex is telling me she's pregnant. She hit me out of nowhere. Like, you know, a couple days later, maybe like a week later, after all this went down, after we broke up, she's like telling me she's pregnant. You know, I think she realized, like, she didn't want to lose me, stuff like that. She tells me she's pregnant. What am I supposed to think? You know what I mean? So I didn't think she was pregnant, to be honest with you. Like, it didn't make sense to me. The time frames didn't make sense. Just everything didn't make sense about it. I feel like she was being desperate. She already acted desperate, trying to get me to stable and everything. So, you know, I was like, I told Leia about it, though. At the time, I told Leia, and she told me that, you know, if it turns out she is pregnant, she, you know, she ain't gonna be with me. That's that, you know what I'm saying? So, and fast forward, you know, 3 years later, this girl shows back up telling me she's pregnant. Like, I need y'all to understand. There's a video where she was, you know, we were just shooting a random video. My ex was calling me. And also, she had been calling me from jail. You know, she had been calling me from jail. So obviously that's a weird situation, you know what I'm saying? So you guys are like, why is she calling? I mean, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I honestly don't know. I don't know if she saw the videos, and I don't know what was going on. I don't know. She was calling the phone. I mean, she said it was his birthday. I don't know if that's what it was. The truth is, I have not spoken to her at all. No communication whatsoever. So the fact that she was calling me, I don't know. Truth is, I changed my number, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know who she got my number from. I'd like to figure it out. She knows people I know. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, she was texting my phone. I wasn't reading that. I don't know if Leia was seeing it popping up. I wasn't talking to her. People be trying to, you know, get clout off you. So I don't know exactly what made her want to just come to Houston and just do all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish it didn't get caught on camera. Like, I mean, you guys are more involved in our personal life than ever. But at the same time, it's a lot of negative stuff, you know what I mean? So I wish it wasn't so negative, but it is what it is. So she came. The reason why I was with her that day, if you guys were wondering, like, why were you in the car? Like, what happened? I shouldn't, you know. First of all, if y'all were wondering, well, the reason why I was driving her car, if you guys wondered, I have my own car. But I also Turo my car up. I do Turo. So my car be out all the time. That's the reason why I was in her car, you know what I mean? I took her, normally I'd be in my own car, first of all, you know what I mean? And she could just pull up, skirt, skirt. I mean, she had to jump in the Uber and everything because my car is out in Turo. My car was out in Turo, you know, during that time. So, you know, this girl's been out of the picture for 3 or 4 years, you know what I'm saying? So when she's hitting me up, she's calling me while we're shooting. So she starts texting me talking about the baby was born. His birthday's coming up. This is the first time I'm hearing anything of this nature ever. So I'm like, what? You guys didn't understand. I didn't even tell y'all. I didn't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? I walked away, got on the phone with her. She's telling me the baby was born. Like, are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? So y'all probably like, what? Yes, she's telling me the baby was born. So it's 4 years later. You're trying to tell me I have a 4-year-old son? Okay, look, this baby being born, like, obviously puts a huge dent in me and Leia's relationship. Our relationship was based upon this baby not being born, not being in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wouldn't even have been with me if the knowledge this baby was known before. So you see how crazy this is. I walk away. I don't say nothing to Leia. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And that's where I made the mistake. I should have included her. And y'all would say the same thing, and I agree. I should have included her in everything that I was doing. But what you expect from me? Just to, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Y'all have to understand. Like, y'all could hate me. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all mad at me. But what y'all want me to do? I had no option. I had to handle the way I handled it. So when she's not only does she tell me that the child's born, she tells me she's already in Houston. And basically what she's trying to tell me is that if I don't meet up with her in person, she's going to tell Leia everything, okay? So imagine being in a situation where if I don't meet up with her in person, she's going to tell Leia everything. She wants me to pick her up. I don't even have my car right now. My car is Turo out. I can't even get my own car and pick her up. She wants me to pick her up, okay? Or she's going to tell Leia everything. So what do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do in that situation? I mean, I should have told Leia. But I didn't believe her. It happened so fast. It happened so fast, I was like, okay. So what do? And Leia wants to get the whole thing on camera. That's what pisses me off. She wants to get the whole thing on camera. I didn't even know all this going on. I didn't know she was filming all this. I didn't know none of this was going on. She's calling me. She got it all filmed. All of that. So this puts me in a bad situation. I'm in the car, right? Trying to figure out what I'm about to do. I'm pretty much ready to just have Leia. Because, you know, Leia didn't have the car. I'm pretty much ready to just go pick up Leia. And we go have a conversation about the whole thing. Somewhere. As dramaful as it is, because this girl is just up and down, telling us my baby, but said the other. I mean, if I keep it, you know, Leia's calling my phone. So what am I supposed to do? Okay? At this point, you know, I didn't know what to do. You know, I picked the girl up. She wasn't that far away. I picked her up. We're at the gas station. And I'm just like talking to her. She's trying to tell me it's a baby. We're arguing. Me and her are arguing in the car. You have to understand, like, you know, Leia's calling my phone. Obviously, I'm annoyed as hell. That's why I was so annoyed when she was calling me. Because I'm just sitting here in the car arguing with her. It's like, even though, like, people will try to blackmail me and she tries to get me to come pick her up, I'm not stupid, okay? I'm not stupid. Of course, I had a plan, you know what I mean? I recorded the whole thing. As soon as I picked this girl up, I recorded everything. I recorded the entire conversation from beginning to end with the girl in the car. So there's no way she's gonna think that, you know, she hasn't given me the opportunity to play it for her. I haven't been able to really been able to give a chance to really talk to Leia about the recording. She ain't let me play it yet, but as soon as I get a chance to play her the recording and show her that nothing happened between me and her, nothing was said, there was no, you know what I mean? This girl blackmailed me, basically. I need y'all to understand, I wasn't gone for no 2 hours with this girl. When I left, I didn't know what to do. I was gonna go straight there and pick her up. I was like, oh, and then I started driving, I turned around, came home. I was like, I didn't know if I was gonna do it. I was like, I don't know what to do. And then finally I said, you know, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna pick her up. And then, you know, the whole time, me and her just arguing. She's trying to tell me that this kid's mine, you know, boom, boom. I'm like, and she, what, you're not gonna say nothing for 3-4 years? Like, I mean, y'all think I'm crazy. Y'all probably look at me like I'm crazy, but in all reality, what's so crazy? Like, yeah, I should have said something to Leia, and that's wrong. And I agree, I should have said something to Leia. I made a mistake. People make mistakes, you know? People make mistakes. I got the recording of everything that was said in that car. There was nothing said that was out of line, nothing happened in that car, nothing. I need y'all to understand that I was scared. I'll admit that. I'll admit that. I was scared to lose Leia. You have to understand, this baby was born. If this baby was born, she's gonna leave me. After all that, all these years, it almost seemed like I hid it from her. It almost seemed like I was sitting there hiding this from her from this whole time. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's not true. I didn't know. This baby ain't mine. But I didn't know. So I freaked out. I freaked out, went, and I let this girl persuade me to go pick her up without saying nothing to Leia. I mean, that was my choice. I could have told Leia. I could have went and told Leia. I didn't. I don't know what I was supposed to do. What could I have done differently? I made a mistake. Y'all. This is the girl I want to marry. I want to spend my life with Leia. I mean, there's never been a woman that I've met that has had more of an impact in my life, that I care about more, that I've actually was fully in love with. Like, it's like true love. It's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life, and she is very special. And everything I've told y'all about me and her, like, that's exactly how I feel, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed. I feel exactly the same way about Leia. Like, I would never want to lose her. I would never want to lose Leia, ever. And, you know, it's hard. This whole situation is real hard. But you know what? I'm gonna figure this out. I mean, if she would have found out that this baby, was, you know, actually born, she would leave me. It'll be the end of our relationship, straight up, the end of our relationship. I couldn't take that chance, you know what I mean? Obviously, I did take the chance by not being honest all the way. And by not being honest, you see where we are now. All of y'all question me. All of y'all think something crazy of me. Y'all don't even know what to think. Y'all like, what the hell is going on right now with DPhlo? Like, what the hell is going on? That's how all y'all feeling. Like, I'm seeing it, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. And I'm trying to, like, let y'all know, but look, I need y'all to team up with me now. I need y'all to team up with me. I need y'all help to get this right. I mean, if I don't do something right now, I'm gonna lose Leia. I mean, I need y'all to, you know what I mean, like, get behind me right now, because I gotta figure out a way to do this, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go, I mean, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? What should I do, you know what I mean? Like, I've been trying to hit her up, she ain't answering. I'm gonna try to get her, like, tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna call right now. I'm calling right now.
Please leave your message for 305.
You know what I'm saying? She won't even let it ring. It's like, is it blocked? Call one more time.
Please leave your message for 30.
I can't get in touch with her. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna figure out a way, y'all. Tomorrow, I'm gonna figure out a way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm gonna get her some stuff. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna figure something out. I'm gonna make this right. So, I appreciate y'all love and support. You know, we're gonna figure this out. I mean, I know this is crazy, but tomorrow is gonna be the day. Because here's the crazy thing. Like, we have some things coming up. Some, like, very important things that we set up before all of this. So it's like, you know, it's like, unfortunately, the business side of me is like, damn, we got all this stuff coming up. How are we gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I gotta figure out a way to, you know, you know, I'm not gonna say too much because, you know, obviously it's up and coming stuff, but it's like, it's just stressful because we gotta figure out a way to put this. I'm trying to, it's like, you know, it's crazy when you're in a YouTube couple, because it's like the business stuff is so contingent upon the relationship. So for us to get the business done, the relationship has to be mended. I don't know. You wouldn't understand unless you was a YouTuber. I can't explain it to you, but I don't know. I got to get this fixed for a bunch of reasons. Not, you know what I mean? It has to be fixed, you know what I mean, period. And plus, you know, I don't ever want to lose Leia. Like, at the end of the day, like, I can't never let anybody else come in between our relationship, ever. It's unacceptable, you know what I'm saying? How could I let anybody come in between us? You know what I mean? How could I do that? You know what I'm saying? That's unacceptable. So, you know, I hope y'all can forgive me. I know y'all really upset with me. I hope y'all can forgive me. I hope I explained some things in this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to come out and just talk to y'all straight up and just speak to y'all. I appreciate y'all viewing and supporting us. I know it's been crazy during this time and y'all don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try to get this right. So give me some time, support, you know what I'm saying? Get behind me and let me try to figure this out. I'm like, by the end of the day and tomorrow, I'm gonna figure this out and I'm gonna figure out a way to get this, you know what I'm saying, fix the situation. So, you know, stay tuned. I appreciate everybody. All right, yeah.